The coronavirus is now considered to be the second name of Yamaraja. Not sure of the reason, but something happens to corona in Nepal. Till 29th of March 2020, where in the United States of America more than 1900 people were affected by corona, the statistics from Nepal were surprising. Not even a single person has died because of corona in Nepal till March 29. Most of the countries affected by COVID-19 believe that this disease was brought to their countries by foreigners, in which case the virus should have been more in Nepal because a large number of tourists visit and stay in Nepal. So why is it that not even a single person has died in Nepal because of coronavirus? Was it due to the preparation of the Nepal government? Or is the government not reporting the real numbers? Let us see the real story through this report. Nepal is one of those countries that started strict preventive measures for corona since the beginning of the year 2020, when one of the citizens was found corona positive in a test on January 24, 2020. From 17th of January, as per the guidelines of the World Health Organization, the authorities of Tribhuvan International Airport started using thermal scanning at the airport. On February the 14th, the Government of Nepal announced the emergency provisions to fight coronavirus. As per the provisions, the Nepal government planned to extract its citizens stuck in Hubei, China, and made arrangements to keep them quarantined in Bhaktapur in Nepal. Their plan B involved keeping people safe and educating them the methods to fight coronavirus. On 16th of February 2020, the Nepali citizens stuck in Hubei were brought back by a charter flight of Nepal Airlines. They were kept quarantined for 14 days in the Karipati area in Bhaktapur. On February 19th, 2020, it was confirmed that none of them have tested positive. On 29th of February, the Nepal government formed a high-level committee under the leadership of Ishwar Pokhrel, the Deputy Prime Minister of Nepal, to control and stop the transmission of COVID-19. On March 1, 2020, the visa on arrival facility for the citizens of China, Italy, South Korea, Japan, and Iran was cancelled because these countries were highly affected by coronavirus. On the 9th of March 2020, the government extended this cancellation of the visa on arrival facility for 3 more countries, namely France, Germany, and Spain. As per a report found on a website, it was clear that the Nepal government was taking this virus very seriously. The Nepal government had released instructions for strict measures against COVID-19 on 13th of March itself. India, if you remember, on the other hand, had conducted its first Janta curfew on the 22nd of March. Let us understand what were the instructions and measures found in this report. First, the government stopped issuing tourist visas to all countries from March 14th to April 30th. This, however, did not include visas for official government work. Second, those who already had approved visas and were arriving in Nepal were asked to send the report of the swab tests taken 7 days prior to arrival to the immigration department. Only those with a health certificate were allowed to enter the country. The third thing mentioned in the report, it was made mandatory that every foreigner or citizen who entered the country after 14th of March 2020 has to be home quarantined for 14 days. The bus services from Patna to Nepal was also dismissed from March 15th. Except for the border crossing posts from India to Nepal in Banabasa, Raxaul, Raniganj, and Sanauli, the entire India-Nepal borderline was sealed. The government also postponed all exams in schools and colleges from March 18th. The summer festival of 2020 was also cancelled. The border of Nepal with India and China is almost 1400 kilometers. The Tatopani border was sealed from January 31st, 2020. All Nepal citizens who live in foreign countries were banned from entering the country. Nepal also banned visitors from the European countries, the UK, West Asia, Malaysia, South Korea, and Japan. Apart from these, all the cinema halls, gyms, community centers in Nepal were closed. Measures were taken to control the group activities at all the public places. The decision of not letting more than 25 people gather together at one place was taken. As a result of all these provisions, not a single person died in Nepal because of corona. But on the other hand, some reports suggest that the healthcare facilities in Nepal are not that advanced, as a result of which the scanning of coronavirus may not have been done properly and the cases have not been detected. It is also being said that the Nepal government is hiding the true statistics to save its tourism industry. People also believe that very few samples have been collected for testing, and hence the number of cases are less and there are no deaths reported. It is also being suggested that as the number of cases in India increase, the numbers of COVID-19 cases in Nepal will also increase because a lot of people travel between India and Nepal. Whatever may be the reason, we wish that India, Nepal, and the whole world get rid of this coronavirus as soon as possible.